Hey guys, it's QuickyBaby and welcome to 9.1. This is going to be the new map, Kharkov, which is the second largest city in the Ukraine. It's an absolute fantastic map. Kharkov changed hands multiple times during the war, back and forth between the Germans and the Soviets. And boy, can you see that on the battlefield. It's absolutely torn up. This has to be the best map that Wargaming have released in ages, and I'm going to be giving you my rundown of it in this video. So just quickly, we are looking at Freedom Square here. Yes, this is a real place. I'm just going to put a photo up now for you. The square was originally named after the founder of the KGB, Felix Dzerzhinsky. And then, following independence of the Ukraine, it was renamed to Freedom Square. With regards to the combat that you will be having on it in the world of tanks, all you need to know is that there are some fantastic undulations that you can find out from. This should really provide a lot of opportunities for medium tanks to be sneaking their way up here to these kind of the ramparts that have been built here hastily. There'll be lots of long-range fights favoring tanks with strong armor and decent gun depression to be able to take your enemies out at medium to long ranges. Now I'm just going to put up the map in the corner for you so you can see exactly where this part of the map exists. It's located to the southeast and it doesn't take more than 30 seconds to reach it from the spawn. We can see the spawn is completely open, although if you do take it, there are some craters that you can use to avoid some fire. And also there's this interesting location here where you might be able to cap, while if you're in quite a low-lying tank, to be able to avoid most of the fire, or at least force the enemies to either flank around to be able to get shots on you, or to close the distance and come at you directly. Now it doesn't take long to progress straight across the middle of the map. You can see down these sort of dogleg bend, straight down the middle, all the way towards the enemy base. You could liken this map quite a lot to a Himmelsdorf, although, as you can see, it is very much more open. Himmelsdorf has completely closed streets. The streets of Kharkov are very much more open, which will allow multiple tanks to have engagements, and there are going to be, I would say, like less choke points here. There's going to be ample opportunity for side scraping around these corners to try and engage your enemies. And the fight for Freedom Square should be absolutely spectacular when we get our hands on this map. To put things into perspective, if you don't want to go down the middle of the map and you do indeed want to make your way to Freedom Square, the roads are quite low-lying. There are ridgelines either side, which should allow you ample opportunity to protect yourself. Once you reach locations such as this, there are nice mounds which come out, which, as any tanker will know, is perfect to hide your hull armor and be able to only expose your hopefully strong turret armor against the enemies. More aggressive players would love to make it into these undulations, and possibly medium tanks or fast heavies will be able to locate up here. I feel that this position will be very interesting. You'll be able to shoot out across the entire square. However, you will be putting quite a significant difference between yourself and the cap circle. Just to focus up again about the center of the map, you can see just how wide these streets are. Don't think you're simply going to be able to just cross the street. You're going to expose yourself for at least 10-20 seconds to fire from either side. And this kind of urban combat, which is completely opportunistic, will be absolutely fantastic. As you can see here, there are multiple ways around the buildings. There are some choke points. And there are even sneaky opportunities for you to be able to get shots through tiny little gaps upon your opponents. I can't wait to see medium tanks kiting heavies all the way around here. There are loads of opportunities for light tanks to escape. And it's going to take a very long time to learn all the intricate details on this map and know your rat runs and how to outflank your opponents. As we can see, the red base cap circle is very open as well. There's a little bit of hard cover here that you could use to try and hide from the enemies. However, as Wargaming have rightly done, they've put it at the edge of the cap circle, which means that medium and light tanks will not simply be able to kite heavies while doing 100% of the cap. As you'll know, is completely unbalanced and very frustrating. And I think only happens on the Tundra map, but I might be wrong there. Cap circle is indeed very open, and you could be engaged from any angle. So if you indeed want to come back to the base and defend for your team, then you're going to be able to choose multiple angles to do so. But still, because of the wide open nature of the streets and the crossings that you will have to make, although you can come from any angle, you have to get there while remaining hidden. So even if I was to stop the video here with just these features that I've shown, I would say this is probably one of, if not the best map that World of Tanks will have in the game. However, that's not enough. Maybe you're a medium tank driver and you're thinking that you don't really want to participate in all of this arguably heavy close quarters combat. Then rejoice, there's this whole northern area of the map with tons and tons of mounds for you to get behind, use your speed, use your gun depression and your punchy guns to outmaneuver and outshoot your opponents. Some of the buildings, such as this one, are hard cover. However, some of the buildings, such as this one, are soft cover and will be destructible. As we can clearly see, I was testing here. All in all, this is going to be a progressive fight for the north. I did find when I played this map a few times, but let's be honest, on the test server you're only really playing against tier 10 tank destroyers, that when you do get locked behind one of these buildings, that there can be a lot of pressure on you, and enemies are more than willing to camp behind their mounds, so to say, until you come out, and there's little that you can do apart from wait until hopefully you win the other side or you get some fire support. As we can see here, this ridgeline is very interesting indeed. If you're able to get the jump on the opponents that are camping beneath you, this is just going to be absolutely fantastic. I can imagine lots of medium tanks fed up of getting outshot from longer ranges to use their mobility to completely outplay tank destroyers that love to camp down here. It's an absolute little rat run, and it's going to be a very exciting progressive fight towards the enemy base. All in all, Kharkov has something for everyone. There's opportunities for the medium tanks to fight up north. There's progressive fighting along the middle of the map through fairly wide but also some narrow streets for the heavy tanks. While if you're more interested in fighting for Freedom Square, which arguably might favor high alpha damage, long range guns. But still, some opportunities to go hold down and to use your speed to try and outflank your opponents. There really is just so much opportunity on this fantastic map. I love the absolute amazing detail that Wargaming have put in. Just looking at these 88s that have been left here, as well as a dismantled buggy. All those amazing details while the map is still based on a real world location. Personally, I feel that Kharkov is going to be an absolutely fantastic addition to the already diverse range of maps that are available in World of Tanks. I know a lot of people missed sort of that kind of extra Himmelsdorf. They're always like, yes, I've got on Himmelsdorf. Or yes, I've got on Runeberg, two of my favorite maps. Lots of people like Ensk. And this is definitely going to appeal to those kind of players. However, I really do feel that this has got something for everyone. And after you've done with that kind of amazing awe-gawping looking at this absolutely fantastic scenery, then you're going to be really stretched thinking hard about where best to take your tank to have an effective game. So I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed this map preview. If you did, it would really help me out if you liked the video down below. And let me know what you think about Kharkov. Are you as excited about it as I am? I really can't wait to play this. Well, what is your favorite part on the map as well? Let me know in the comments below which parts you really like the look of and which parts maybe kind of worry you a little bit. Anyway, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.